For another perspective on the issue of race, I spoke to the prominent US author Rich Benjamin, whose TED Talk on his remarkable book, Searching for Whitopia, has been viewed by almost 2 million people. And let's talk about Trump and race. Why do you think he is so casual with his deployment of language in such inflammatory areas?
It works. It's working for him. It's working for him. He's really tapping an anxiety that I discovered or witnessed firsthand in Whitopia. This anxiety that the economy is not working for people. This anxiety that they're becoming a numeric, a social, and a cultural minority. This anxiety that people who are running the country don't care that our politics is rigged, our economy is rigged. This is a democracy by the donor class, for the donor class, in the interest of the money donor class. So indeed, our politics and our economy are rigged in this country. So is that the fault of Mexican immigrants? Certainly not. Is it the fault of black folks? Certainly not. But it's a slippery argument, and when you inject race into it, as Trump has, it's toxic.
And when you see, for example, black athletes now, very, very prominent black athletes now, refusing to actually salute the flag and saying, hold on a second, that's a flag, but it ain't my flag. How do you feel?
How do I feel? Oh dear. I support free speech, and I support an athlete who feels so strongly about this country that he's going to make his voice known. And there was a bit of hypocrisy against that athlete, because when the Black Lives Matter protests went down, a lot of white people in this country said, oh, why can't you black people protest peacefully? Why do you got to be so violent? Why do you got to interrupt the streets? And here, lo and behold, we have a man who's peacefully protesting by choosing not to salute the flag, and yet they come down on him.
So you can't win either way.
You can't win either way. Yeah. Personally, I wouldn't do that, but I totally support and understand why he did that.
Are you afraid, as a young black man, when you see the NYPD? But the difference between is, if you and I were walking up the streets, we didn't know each other. Yeah. I look the way I do, you look the way you do.
Yeah.
Okay? Nothing goes through my head.
Yes.
What goes through your head? In the sense that I don't register the cops.
David, let me put it this way. I have a dear friend, as dark as I am, but bigger. He's sturdy, he's at least 2 meters tall, and he saw a woman's purse snatched. He went after the purse snatcher, and the NYPD came and they detained him. So, am I afraid the police, NYPD will take my life? No. Do I tangle with them? I avoid it, because one never knows where you're gonna land in these type of situations.
Right, so they're just best avoided.
Yeah, and it's horrible, because if you're younger than I am and you need the police, or you find yourself in a jam, you don't want to not trust the people who are enforcing the law.
And Obama came and went.
Yeah.
And is there, now that he's going, is there a sense of that was our chance?
Yes, I do believe that sense exists. I think it's a dangerous attitude to put your eggs in that basket and to think that only Obama was capable of improving race relations. You know, that's just too much for one man. He had so many successes during his presidency, and race was not one of them.
So that was Rich Benjamin there, the author of Searching for Whitopia. Now up next, Oscar-nominated director Lenny Abrahamson will be joining us live in studio. So if you have any questions you'd like to ask him, tweet us or email us now.